In today's video, we're checking out the Genesis from MCG Pedals in Mexico. Firstly, a massive thanks to them for sending this out for the review. I really appreciate it. This is a Bluesbreaker in a box. So if you're into that Marshall tone, the classic old school tones from the John Mayall and Eric Clapton album, for example, you're gonna get a kick out of this, but it can do far more thanks to the second gain control. I'll talk more about it in a moment. Let's get into it. Here's the pedal up close. Now, one of the cool things about this is it's very simple. There are a couple of toggle switches, but it's basically a set and forget pedal, which is what I really love about it. We get our volume, tone, and drive. If you turn them this way, you're going to get more. If you turn them the other way, you're going to get less. We get a second gain control over here. Now, this one adds more saturation and a bit more dirt without really boosting the volume too much. And you can turn that on and off either by attaching an external foot switch, a single button foot switch, and I'll show you an overlay of that right now. Or you can turn it on and off using this toggle switch. So if you just want to get the old school tones, you can leave this to the left. If you want to get the secondary gain sounds and you don't have that external foot switch, click this over and it's good to go. Now we get a plus and minus switch over here. Now what this is two dedicated settings depending on your guitar. If you're playing humbuckers, leave it on the plus. If you're playing single coils, leave it on the minus. The MCG Genesis runs on 9V DC and we get top mounted jacks as well as our power input. Let's take a look at the back of the pedal here. Look how tidy this is on the inside. Man, it is built beautifully. I always like showcasing the inside of pedals when I get to review them because I think it's important to show just what goes into them. Before we get into some tones, a massive thank you again to MCG Pedals for sending this out. Links will be below, and if you enjoy the channel and what I do, or this video in particular, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell, you'll get notifications for future videos. Here we go. All right, let's get into it. In today's video, I'm playing my Tokai Love Rock electric guitar. This is made in Japan. We're going into the clean channel of my Fender Blues Deluxe reissue amplifier. We're gonna start on some humbuckers and we'll go over to some single coil tones in just a moment. Just know if you are playing humbuckers and you want that really great transparent sound, have the toggle switch at the top to the minus position. It gives you all the clarity of the humbucker pickups and it never gets muddy. It's pretty cool. So this is my clean tone on bridge pickup. I'm kind of going to hint at some classic recordings without going too far into them, just so I don't get in trouble over here. This is basically everything at 12 o'clock except for the tone control, which I've got down at about 10 just to shave off some top end. Now, the bass breaker sound is very bright, so just keep that in mind. Here we go. That sound up there is spot on. It's just got this great feel about it. It never gets muddy on the low end. I just love the bridge pickup attack. Beautiful. Let's try the gain now at 1 o'clock. All the other parameters are the same. This is a really great sound, very reminiscent of another classic song. Let's take a listen. I'm not going to play it exactly the same, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to mix some lead and rhythm stuff in this. What a sound. Now if you turn down, you're still going to get a great rhythm tone. That was just with everything flat out. Back up. Ooh, almost missed the note. Much better. Up next, I got the gain cranked at 3 o'clock, but I'm not going to start out by just bashing around on the guitar. What I'm going to do is play dynamically and with the volume control on the guitar down so you can hear how much it cleans up. I love playing lead stuff on the neck pickup of a Les Paul LP style electric, so let's give this a shot. So I'm going to pick soft with the guitar volume down. Here we go. Sounds dead clean now. I'm going to put the volume up to about half. All the way up. At full volume, I kind of still like using the bridge pickup a little bit more, but you can still get some great tones once you start winding down the volume control, at least on this guitar anyway, but every guitar will be that little bit different. Over to bridge. Nice. Let's have a listen to the second gain stage on top of the first one. You can enable this one of two ways. So on the pedal, you can just flick this to the right, which is what I've done. Or if you use the single button foot switch, you can enable it on and off that way. You can kind of toggle it on the fly. It's pretty cool. I'll link to that down below as well so you can check it out. This bridge pickup. And now back to the single. It feels great to play under the fingers. It really just gives you this big round sound. And still no mud, which is awesome. Let's swap it over to some single coils. And now over to some single coil tones, thanks to my Fender American Original 50s Tele. And the only thing I've switched up on the channel is this switch right here. So it's in the plus mode, designed specifically for single coils. Let's take a listen. This is bridge. Go to the minus setting. This is going to get a lot brighter and it won't have the same sort of low end response. So that's why they've designed the plus mode for single coils because it does sound far better. Let's take a listen. All right, let's crank up the gain a little bit more. We'll see what we can get out of it now. Here we go. Let's take a quick look at the tone control. I've just turned it up now to 3 o'clock, backed off the gain. We're back to some humbuckers because it buzzes a lot in this room right now. I've got to get that fixed, so here we go. Very usable most of the way across the whole sweep. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. I'm going to break down what I think about this MCG Pedals Genesis overdrive or distortion. It's basically an amp in a box and it does that whole Bluesbreaker thing extremely well. If you want to get those kind of sounds or if you want to get the sounds of Eric Clapton on the John Mayall album, this has it no problems at all. The top end's there, the feel is there, and the sound is there, just going into any clean channel. So it gets the big thumbs up. Where I think it's actually far more versatile is we get that second gain pot that we can turn on and off, either just by using the toggle switch on the pedal or an external foot switch going into the side. So you can get a much bigger range of tones just by doing that. I really love the 2 dedicated positions on the plus and minus for either humbuckers or single coils. I think that's great, especially with humbuckers. Sometimes pedals like this can inherently get a little bit muddy, but not this one. This is one of the best Bluesbreakers in a box I've had a chance to play. It actually was really inspiring to play, and I loved cutting that new intro track. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if you want to check this out, I'll link it down below. Thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.